Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about the Marvels again. And the reason why I want to talk about Marvels is because we need to really have a goddamn serious talk. Because this whole coping thing, trying to blame the fans, trying to say the fans are racist, homophobic, bigots, and all that bullshit, need to goddamn stop. I'm about sick of the bullshit at this point. No, the damn movie sucked. You said you made this movie for the audience. Okay, the fans. Okay, well, guess what? You got $40 million worth of fans that decided to spend money on it. Get over yourself. You better be lucky you got that. All right? But this whole nonsense, keep constantly attacking the fans, trying to sit up here and say that something's wrong with the fans for not liking stuff. Then you got Emil Vellani talking about, the Marvel fans needs to kind of change or whatever and stuff like that. Like, no, you can't make fans like something that they don't like. They told you several times what they don't like. Y'all keep trying to double and triple down on this stuff, and people don't want it. They told you what they don't want, what they are going to read, what they are going to support. You know what I'm saying? But let's have a real talk. And even with Nia DaCosta talking about, how she wanted to have a safe place for the fan. For, critique or whatever. No, you wanted to live in a goddamn bubble that didn't say anything to you negatively. Well, guess what? Things happen. Your shit suck. It don't matter. So what are you trying to say? The Flash, Shazam, Fear of the Gods, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumanium. All these other superhero movies who came out as well that were led by men that didn't do well. So what? Are we misogynist towards that as well? Like, get out of here with that bullshit. It's dumb. It is asinine. But let's have a real talk about the failure of the Marvels. The movie should never have happened at all. And another thing too that we need to talk about is the fact that Marvel's been trying to make women the face of a boy brand. You can't do that. I don't understand what the fuck y'all thinking with this bullshit, but it need to damn stop. It really do need to stop. We can't keep sitting up here having boy brands turned into Disney princess brands. Could you imagine if Disney decided to take the Disney princess brand okay. So we know the most sellable Disney princess is Ariel, right? And you already know they fucked that shit up by trying to make her black. Thought that shit was gonna work. Like, no, it didn't work. It failed. But wouldn't it be something if Disney decided to have the Disney princess brand, but stop selling the Disney princesses and start focusing on the men? So they made a new Little Mermaid movie called Little Mermaid 4, Eric's Quest, where Ariel is the side character. Like, they're showing you Ariel on the poster, right? She's there, but it ain't about her. It's about Eric. The entire movie is about Eric, and Ariel is just there as a side bitch. Wouldn't that fucking piss y'all off? So why the hell, if you say yes to that, so why the hell do you think that you can do that shit with Marvel? You can get mad all you want to. The truth is in pudding. Marvel, Star Wars, Power Rangers are boy brands. All right? The whole point of getting these franchises, these IPs, and hell, even most of Fox's movies are fucking boy brands. That has a big boy and male audience attendance there. You can't get mad at that. That is just the fucking truth. It's funny that you're trying to make it. And then on top of that, let's even break it down, the fact that y'all been trying to make Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel the new it things in Marvel Universe. You cannot make females the face of Marvel. You just can't. That's not how that shit works. And on top of that, both of the characters aren't even goddamn likable like that. Newsflash, nobody really likes Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel. The fact that they have more number ones than half the goddamn characters is ridiculous. And then let's go back to even then, because y'all always want to be like, oh, it's diversity and inclusion. No, there's a lot of characters that Jack Kirby and Stan Lee did that were quote-unquote white characters that did not work. Matter of fact, you want to talk about the biggest flop of Jack Kirby's career? The Eternals. Nobody give a damn about the Eternals like that. Yes, I know about the Eternals because I've read some of the Eternals, but the Eternals aren't that fucking interesting like that. And guess what? All of those characters were white. All of those characters were white. And you see it didn't fucking work in the MCU because y'all wanted to diversify the Eternals. If the Eternals failed in the comic books, what the hell thought you was gonna be like, hey, you know it'd be great if we make the Eternals diverse? That's what was missing out of there. The characters were already diverse already. They just wasn't interested. Nobody was interested in them. That was a failure. That was a failure on Jack Kirby. You know what I'm saying? It was something that he wanted to do, but at the same time, it failed. No matter how much you want to look at it, it was a colossal failure. But one thing that Marvel didn't do is kept trying to force them down our throats. The only reason why they forced us down our throats recently was because of that damn movie. But other than that, well, you know, we'll bring the Eternals out every once in a while, but we're not going to sit up here and make a whole entire movie about it. I mean, not a movie, but we're not going to keep rebooting the Eternals. We're not going to keep making the Eternals be something. You know what I'm saying? Even in the comic books, they put them in two events with the X-Men and the Avengers, and then that was it. That was it. The rest of you were like, all right. And that's it. But with Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, y'all gotta keep forcing these bitches down our throats. And then another thing is, you can't have a fucking young Pakistani girl as the face of an American brand. You can't. That is not how that shit works. Could you imagine going to Japan and the face of a major Japan corporation of entertainment was a black person? No, the shit don't work. The shit don't work. Sorry, newsflash. Most of the United States is white. Get over it. Get over it. And brand it correctly. Brand it correctly. Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, X-Men, Wolverine, Hulk. Those are Thor, Iron Man. Faces of Marvel. Sorry you don't like it. Sorry that they're all white characters. But that's just what it is. In a country that is still 70 to 80% majority white. So to try to force this young Pakistani girl as your lead character, as a new knockoff Spider-Man character, was never going to work. And it's the same thing with trying to make a female character the face of Marvel. It was never going to work. It's not going to work. But I know what some of you guys are saying. But DC made it work with Wonder Woman. Yes, she's part of the Trinity. But who's the other members? Batman and Superman. And guess what? They're all Caucasian characters. You know? Caucasian characters. And guess what? Remember when DC tried to diversify their Trinity? With bisexual gay Superman, Brazilian booty Wonder Woman, and black Batman. Did that go well? No, because that's not the face of your American brand. You can't have an American brand and then have diversity that's not representative of America. That's dumb. It's just like y'all don't even think about the logic of that. It's the same thing trying to make Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic, because everybody want to try to diversify the Fantastic Four. Newsflash, the Fantastic Four is a reflection of the basic American household at the time. And even still to this day, which is still majority white, is a white woman, a white man, maybe a brother, maybe an uncle, children maybe, but still, they're still the family. That's why they're called the first family of Marvel. So to try to make them something else doesn't work, because that's not what they've been for damn near 60 years. You gotta have to think about the logic in that. These are American brands. You can't change them. You can't diversify them as a face and then try to push them out to the world. It doesn't work. That's not how that damn shit works. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that these characters were not black, Asian, Latino, Pakistani. I'm sorry that these females, gays, I'm sorry that there weren't those characters to begin with. But as an American brand that you're trying to get most people to read and watch and support, you can't sit up here and have most of your cast diverse like that. You can't sit up there and take something that's well known as a property as Marvel, Star Wars, who main audience are men, straight men at that, and then say, nah, fuck that. We need to put some LGBT females, get rid of the men, and have the female as their replacements. No, that's not how that works. You are never going to get that succeeded at all. And yet y'all still keep trying to push that down people's throats. It doesn't work. And honestly, what it does, it makes the damn companies racist the damn selves, because you're trying to force a change on society that society said, nah, we're good. We're good. We know what we want. We know what we're like. If things been around for 60 something years and it's been doing well, don't change what wasn't broken. You get what I'm saying? Yes, it's great to have diversity, inclusion in that stuff, but you still have to focus majority of your audience, because you're turning off majority of your audience, and the new cats ain't coming in because they just don't care. They don't care like that. I'm trying to tell you, they really don't care like you think they care. They really do not care, and it sucks, but it is what it is. Oh crap, let me get over. It is what it is, and I know it sucks. I know sometimes people feel like they're not seen or heard or whatever, but first off, you don't need to be seen and heard all the damn time anyway. I don't need comic books to show like, oh yeah, there's some black people in the world. I know there are black people in the world, but at the same time, I'm a realist too. You know what I'm saying? This whole notion that we need to have more different backgrounds and diversity in any and everything is a falsehood. You can't. Like I said, I work at the fucking airport in Atlanta. Predominantly, mostly black people, especially for most parts. All right. So what am I supposed to say? You know what? It's not fair that it's not enough Latinos, Asians, whites here. It's predominantly black people here. I think that's crazy as hell. You know, it's weird. It is the most weirdest, asinine thing ever to Oh, sorry. I thought you was coming out. You missed your opportunity. Shit, you missed your opportunity. That y'all think that everything needs to be everything. Or, well, you know, we live in a heteronormative society, and that's just too much. You mean the norm? The norm? Stop trying to change things around. It's a norm for a reason. Y'all keep failing and then want to get mad about the failures. I don't know what to damn tell you. I really don't. You can't have females as the face of a boy brand. You can't have a Pakistani as the face of an American brand. Sorry, because that's not majority of the country. That's not majority of the country. You can get mad all you want to. You can say, oh, that's being racist or whatever and stuff like that. No, it's the truth. It is the truth. You can't have Captain Marvel and you can't have Miss Marvel as the face of your company. Not of an American brand. I'm sorry. Especially an American brand that focus on boys. You get what I'm saying? You can't have that. You dumb bitch, you gotta go around me, ho. Shit. Dumbass. Like as if somebody just standing there. But yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy, and I'm so tired of hearing that we're wrong or whatever. Oh, it's not made for you. Okay, if the shit not made for me, then shut the hell up when the shit fail. I don't know why people aren't buying our stuff. Well, you know, your target audience was females. Why you not bagging their asses? But you want to bag the men about shit. Come on now, that don't make no sense. You can't keep telling your male audience that they're trash, that they're homophobes, they're racist, they're sexist, or whatever, and then expect them to show up and support your shit. And this is the entertainment industry. That is some dumb shit. When back in the day, when I was growing up or whatever, when a show or a movie sucked, it sucked. It is what it is. When a movie and a show sucked, it sucked, and it got canceled. And you didn't hear the actor and them on there bashing the fans. Your show just sucked. Excuse me. You might have liked it, and that's great, but the ratings weren't there. And it's the same thing with comic books. There are a few comic book characters that I like that had runs before, but the readership wasn't there, and the comic book got canceled. You know, it sucks, but it's the truth. You cancel what doesn't work. But this notion of we got to keep rebooting the character. You're going to like this character. You're going to like it whether you like it or not. No, that's not how this shit works. Stop trying to make female and diversity the face of boy brands in general. That is an in general thing. Stop trying to make diversity and females the face of your male dominant franchises. And that's just the end of that conversation. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.